Morning Wood.
Morning
Hold on, let me
Wood.
get my coffee.
Vegas Wood.
Vegas Wood, yes. There's nothing like Vegas Wood in the morning.
See, right over. This is the this is the new resort casino tower in Vegas. It's called the Chrome Dome.
Oh, you know what? One of these days,
They have
when I got the money,
they have rides up here.
I think bald appreciation is the next thing. Dare I say? No, I'm not going to say it.
No. We don't want to get canceled.
But
Way too soon.
But what? So now, okay, now this is a pipe, and I can light it here because smoking allowed in this area. Yay! So, anyways,
Yeah, but you know what? No matter what way the wind is blowing, it's going to blow this way.
well, let's see.
Hey, not bad.
Nope. Did go towards you. Anyways, so we're here in Las Vegas, and I guess you want me to talk about last night. Well, first of all, we went on the Strip. We hung basically at the Bellagio all night. We had so many.
Well, at the fountains of
Adventure.
Bellagio, so we were on the actual strip.
We
Street.
can't afford to actually go inside the Bellagio.
No, they kicked us out. No, it's just an amazing. I mean, you want to get to ground zero of just everybody's got to go there. So we figure, why walk it when we could just stand there and
They
let
came
everybody
to us.
come to us? Yeah.
They did. I mean, we had.
You know those fountains. They're just. It's just. It gets you. I just love. I could stand there all day and night. Anyway, so.
So should I talk about my first call girl Streetwalker experience?
Yeah, this is all you. I'm HC's suffering
Yeah.
from his first hangover.
He brought a big
Since
one
college?
of these. Here, hold it up. With rum and coke in it, and he actually drank it.
almost rum and
This
rum.
man really does not need stimulants in his body.
Oh, it was crazy. But I don't. Is it called a hangover when you're still drunk? I still don't. I don't know the answer to that question because
Oh, you're still feeling the
I thought
effects.
you had to kind of the alcohol wears off and you're actually in reemergence stage.
Yeah.
But I'm still. Oh yeah.
Did
I'm
you go to
still
sleep
buzzed.
drunk?
Oh yeah. Did you get my?
Wow.
I noticed that I texted you right at the end. And what did I text you about? It was
What?
two texts. I said, watch your valuables
Oh yeah.
and have fun.
So
Why?
Because this fetching young lass walked up to us last night, and
Several did.
Yeah, several did, but this one,
When
you
you're on
know,
the strip, that
she
happens.
could tell that I was vulnerable. I had no idea I was vulnerable. It reminded me of a strip club experience. You know, they just
Oh,
know.
totally, I know. Well,
they
they-
know that
She
you're
came
prime.
up to me first.
I know she did, and
So I must have been even more vulnerable.
no less vulnerable because then she left you and went to somebody that she could actually get some money from.
Oh, do they do that? They kind of wind their way to the real target. They start with the attractive one, and then they go to the vulnerable one.
Exactly. Yeah, the one who was sucking his thumb in the
What
corner.
was this young lass? Who
Well,
was she?
Well,
In
she-
layman's terms,
in-
pardon the pun.
In layman's terms, what do you mean? What are you asking?
Well, you haven't given the profession of this gal.
Oh, well, I said streetwalker.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Well, somebody that's walking.
And it truly was a streetwalker because we were on the streets and it happened
She's a
there.
strip walker. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like
strip.
that's just a class above the street walker.
Well, she was a sweet, sweet gal. I had a really good time. And as we know, I don't get hard. So she takes a condom out and I said, we won't be needing that.
Whoa, wait, you're gonna skip over the whole going on in your mind. I mean, would I, should I, shouldn't I?
Oh, you want to hear the well, I know I
This will
shouldn't.
be an extended morning wood.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I couldn't afford it. And I knew I couldn't afford it. But then I'm thinking, first of all, I had she was really, really pretty and a great body, and I really wanted, and she was kind of mocha colored and just beautiful skin, nice and soft. Oh, anyways. But in my head, I'm thinking, I have never been with a prostitute. And I feel like that's a rite of passage that I should have gone through.
Welcome to the club. Well, and I'm seeing as how I've been there, retired John.
Well, you can't say retired yet. You're not dead.
You never know what's coming.
Well, I haven't,
Yeah, you're real Mr. Fit and Trim right now. Got the world got the world by the balls.
I was gonna say I haven't been with a prostitute in X, but being with one and paying for one. because I have a couple of friends that I've been with that I didn't pay for. But it's been 10 years since I paid a prostitute. But it's there's certain rules of the road, rules of the street you need to follow. And I can't wait to get to the part where, and don't spoiler alert anything,
Yeah.
but we were having some conversations about you can really get taken. That's why I'm saying even if she doesn't take you, she could still take you.
And that's going on in my head. It's like, first of all, is this going to happen? Second of all, how do I prepare? Third is, she comes up. I think she's coming in her own car. She comes up, and what could have been a Lyft or Uber, or could have been her pimp driving her, checking out where I was, where she was at.
Or just her driver.
Yes. But I
You're
think
right, most of them are pimped.
But I'm assuming it was Lyft Uber. First of all, I'm assuming that because I paid for her Lyft back to the strip. So she didn't have anybody to come pick her up. I think she was really...
No, she may have been an indie then.
Night. I'm pretty sure she was. And
she did say she was visiting, so,
Well, she spends most of her time here. I don't think she gets home much. But it was... So... we actually walked back from the strip to our place, which was much longer, but it was necessary.
You and I did, not
yes,
her.
you, not her, yeah. And
but before you get into the thing, one of the question marks was, this is one of the bigger scams. Yeah, you smoke. Is they'll charge you just to show up, and then the old upsells happen. So you're doling out your however many $100, and you're thinking, let's go. And they said, oh, that's just for me to show up. That's just the entertainment fee or whatever. If you want this and this, well, it's going to cost extra. And you're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Because they got your money, and, I suppose you could tackle them before they leave the room, but that's not going to happen.
And, there was a moment where, I gave her the money, and that's what
how much?
$200.
Okay. So
which, again, it was a bargain rate for what I got, especially.
That's a pretty good deal.
Just a really sweet, nice gal. And so, anyway, she comes here. We go up to the room, and it was just we were holding hands, and
was she on time?
She was.
That's
And we were texting a little bit
impressive.
back and forth. Yeah, no, she was very considerate, very. I can't praise her enough. It
As
really
advertised.
was. Yes, absolutely
Wow.
as advertised.
Oh,
She was just a sweet young
awesome.
thing and. Like I said, I can't get hard. So she was not, I couldn't lick her pussy, which, I have to give her props for. In the age of COVID, to be thinking about, it's one thing to be covered, have your cock covered and be down there, but it's another thing.
And that's not necessarily a COVID thing. A lot of
right.
them
And she
won't
would
allow
pull
you
this.
to.
She said the saran wrap thing. I don't even understand.
Oh
have you
my
ever?
God.
I don't even
I have
understand.
done it
what
once.
the fuck is the point?
And I'm like, could you have at least left some of the lasagna in there before you used it so I could have something to taste while I'm down? It's just the most ridiculous. Anyway,
So and there was no.
she offered saran wrap?
No, she didn't have any.
She said if I had. Saran.
That's
Yeah.
Did you use that cling wrap and so you couldn't get it off
If
your
only I
face?
still. I ain't going near pressing seal for a while after my arm.
Gosh, wow.
But so
what did
So,
you do,
well,
Commander?
I got to explore her body. We didn't kiss.
Right, that's
Again,
another.
yeah, which
Never
so
happened.
these are two areas that are things that I go for. They're my first instinct. So I knew I had to readjust my thinking and just kind of go at the moment. And so basically, she was there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
What?
Yeah.
See, not a clock watcher either.
No, at all. She would look at her. There was a couple of times she would look at her phone, and then she just put it back down, and she'd come back and cuddle. Or, and yeah, she was. She was rubbing me. She was kissing me on the neck. She was kissing me on the forehead. She loved to rub my head, and then she liked to rub the goatee too.
Oh, really?
And it was very sweet. It did feel like an intimate moment.
Okay, so that's cuddling. So
Yeah.
now second
So
base.
tits. Oh my God, beautiful. Nice healthy C's.
No, they weren't C's.
What do you think they were?
No, I saw.
Think they're bigger?
No, oh my gosh, no.
Really? Think they're bees?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know, buddy.
She was right there in front.
it was a pretty similar handful to Jay, who was a C. Now she was like emerging C. She was like, you know, crossing the
B
BC
plus.
border.
B plus.
Okay, B plus. But I give you an A.
Well, unless we're grading on the curve. Ha ha ha.
And the funny, and her name added
I
one more
know.
letter to our favorite bartender's name. It was kismet. It really was meant to be. I mean, of all names. But
Second base.
So second base. So just, you know, I'm holding her the whole time. We're in bed, caressing her. You know,
sucking titties?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yes.
Did
a lot.
Did her
And she
nipples get
moaned.
erect?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good, okay.
I mean, she actually. It wasn't like she was moaning the whole time. I mean, it was at certain moments. I mean, maybe she was playing me, but I think she enjoyed herself. You know, you want to think you're having a good time.
Everything you're describing is unfortunately not necessarily the norm, although it's not unusual. So that's great. No, I mean, when they're hanging out with you, and she sounded like just as they say, the girl next door. But let's get
It kind of was, because she lives kind of next door to him, allegedly.
That's true, in Long Beach, right? Let's get to third base then. So you couldn't lick, but did you
You know,
touch?
I didn't touch, and that's probably my one regret. I'm sure I could have,
Really?
but I just
Did
didn't.
not go down to
No, and
La
I don't.
Posee
I
at
don't
all?
know why. I mean, I saw. I mean, I didn't. I mean,
You didn't do the classic move of sucking on her titties and rubbing her clit?
You know, I didn't. I mean, it was a different kind of experience.
Such a romantic.
It was a very romantic thing. And, you know, I mean, I had, you know, just 2 nights before I had been with somebody, and that was a sloppy mess. I mean, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of
Please,
fun.
let's not
But-
ruin the image of this fine last
So this
night
was more-
with your unfine one
This
the
was
other night.
more intimate. More just to be able to be with a woman like that. I mean, that's what I was paying for, was to be
Well,
with that body,
you know what
to
it's
be
called?
with, what?
It's called GFE in the hobbying world, girlfriend experience. Now, typically that also means the full package of licking and fucking and all that. And they treat you like, well, I always laugh because they say they treat you like a girlfriend would, and I'm like, what, so she didn't go crazy and throw shit and storm out of the room? That would be the true GFE. But a GFE is like the pinnacle 5-star, where they really make you feel human and emotion and all that. So you got a lot of that.
I got a lot of that, yeah.
Now, but you didn't even get thrown out at third. You didn't even attempt to steal third.
You know, it wasn't like I was thinking about it and was afraid to attempt. I really didn't think about it.
So what do you call it when?
I mean, this morning I did. This morning I wish I could have done it just enough to taste her. You know, I could have put my fingers in my mouth, see what she tasted like. Because
Yeah.
obviously I didn't get that kind of experience. But I got a different kind of experience, and I'm very satisfied. I feel like I well got my money's worth.
Well, and there isn't a term, a base in baseball for the ass. I mean, it's kind of like
I
kissing
did kiss. I
tits,
kissed the
pussy.
I kissed the cheeks. I rubbed a beautiful ass. Oh.
you kiss the cheeks. So
Yes.
your face was down in the southern
It wasn't
hemisphere.
down there a lot. I spent most of my time in the upper quadrant. Well, not quadrant, upper half.
And obviously, you didn't try to go in for a little tossed salad, actually.
No.
I mean,
no.
and she may not have
But
allowed
again,
that.
2 nights ago I had that, so it's like
Let's stay away from 2 nights ago. Stick
No,
around
I-
with last night.
I had fun 2 nights. I mean, I had
Wow,
fun.
so an hour and a half, 2 hours of
And then we came
cuddling
down here and
plus.
we smoked
oh,
together.
Okay,
She didn't
well,
want to do
that's
it.
always-
And
that's
so that
always
was
a
nice. And then
positive. She didn't want to what?
And even down here while we're waiting for the
What
lift.
did you want to do?
She didn't want to do it beforehand, but she asked
Oh.
after. So we came down here, we smoked,
Oh.
and we talked, and we're arm in arm waiting for the lift. I mean, it was very,
Christmas card list, maybe?
yeah. I mean,
Instant
I wanted to take a picture.
Now, she is from Long Beach, so
I have no pictures of her. I've got her number though, and she said to call me. But
Yes,
I
no,
can't afford to call her.
well, not tomorrow.
But we
uh,
texted a little bit,
There's
just
some things on the list I think you still need to check off with her. But
yeah, but I'm not going to
buddy,
pay
that,
for it
I
again.
am. That is so awesome, and I think everything we have in the place is still there.
Cheers, yeah.
I mean,
And I did. I had my wallet. I took the money out in advance. I gave her an extra 50.
I have been there before. I've learned the hard way where when I had somebody come to my room, something was missing. It was like, $100 on my wallet. I mean, it only has to happen once. And
Yeah.
You go, oh shit! No matter how sweet they are,
Yeah,
you
no,
can take the kitty out of take the tiger out of the wild and let the wild out of the
Yeah.
tiger.
No, I never left her alone.
Yeah.
So,
And
but
that's
and
just-
it just felt right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just saying that's just watching your back.
Oh yeah, you have to. I mean,
But that's-
I'm in Vegas.
And I doubt she doesn't sound like she would have. She sounds like a real, true.
Really
sweetheart.
cool gal.
Does she do this full time?
I'd love to hang with her. I think so. Well, she went back. She went back to Caesars. I mean, I don't know. You don't know. She said she had Airbnb, but who knows? But now, anyways, lovely lass, and I think I mentioned the name of the show. If you ever listen, I had such a wonderful time. Thank you so much, and it will be an experience I remember for the rest of my life.
You didn't interview her. You could have, in an hour and a half, you could
I
have pulled
know,
out
I
and just
know.
gotten a sound bite
But
for the
we
rest
did
of
a
us.
lot of interviews yesterday. We promised you content. You're going to get content. So let's see. We've talked to the photo gals. We talked to a
Couple of
madam.
You did.
We talked to a family.
A family.
Yes, with two hot daughters.
Two hot daughters. We thought we were going to go
And
in.
I would have done the mom.
We were going in for the. Well, I thought the mom was one of the daughters. Well,
I
thought
she was
they were.
fi-
They're like
and
a
he was
friends.
the dad. Yeah, but anyways, really nice family, and we talked with them. So and then we did some video of us, in front of the fountains.
We did not do the faux GoPro. The faux GoPro
Oh, we did once. I thought we did use it. No,
walking.
didn't you? Oh, you were
video
testing.
while
You
we were-
never actually did it, huh?
I just tested to see if it could work that way. But we're going to do that.
We're
tonight.
gonna try
So
that tonight.
We'll do a compilation
So far,
and post a
this
series.
has been the Vegas trip that I always wanted to have.
Well, you accomplished your goal. We never said we didn't have to pay for it or didn't. So you.
Yeah, well, I did say the night before to two gal, but mainly we're here to pick up women, and I don't want to, but without paying for them. So, but I'm happy.
And we had said we're not trucking till we start fucking. And
Yeah,
You,
so-
metaphorically said.
Yep.
You have checked it off for this. So
I
I'm
did.
next.
So now you're on your own, buddy.
Well, we gotta go where the gals are. Last night was great. Loved the Bellagio fountains.
There was a lot of gals.
More there.
Yeah. And
Okay.
we did talk. And we tried. And anyways, morning wood. Bye, everybody. We pull out our phones.
Gotta best be getting on it.